Say to yourself repeatedly, I am unstoppable. I am unshakable. I am unbreakable. No challenge is too great, no obstacle too heavy, no setback too permanent. There is no mountain too high, no valley too deep, no storm too fierce that I cannot face it head on. Every single day I rise, I push forward, and I stand firm because nothing can defeat me when I refuse to quit. Unstoppable means moving forward when others stop. It means persisting when the easy choice is giving up. It means doing what most people won't so you can live the life most people can't. Success, greatness, and transformation are not built on comfort. They are born out of struggle, sacrifice, and an unshakable will. When you say, I am unstoppable, you are declaring that no pain, no failure, no rejection, no doubt, and no fear will control your destiny. The path won't be smooth. There will be days when you question everything, when fatigue, frustration, or heartbreak tries to drag you down. But the difference between the ordinary and the extraordinary is persistence. Winners are not the ones who never fall. They are the ones who keep getting up. They are the ones who feel the weight of fear but take action anyway. They are the ones who know the power of discipline, focus, and consistency. Feelings are temporary, but your purpose is permanent. Feelings say stop when it hurts, but purpose says go because the vision is worth it. Feelings tell you to take it easy, but discipline says fight through. If you allow your emotions to dictate your actions, you'll stay average. But if you follow the plan, if you stay locked in on your vision, nothing can stop you. Success belongs to the relentless. You must be relentless with your habits, with your mindset, with your grind. You must demand from yourself what no one else dares to. You must train your mind to believe there is always a way, and you will find it. The world doesn't reward excuses, it rewards results. It rewards those who keep pressing forward when comfort calls them back. Ask yourself, are you moving with excuses or execution? Are you driven by feelings or by vision? Are you waiting for perfect conditions, or are you creating progress with what you have right now? Average people let the weather, the mood, or the situation decide their effort. Champions show up regardless. Champions work when tired. Champions grind when no one is watching. Champions do what it takes. You are not average. You are built for greatness. You are built to overcome. Every trial you've faced, every struggle you've endured, has prepared you for this moment. Nothing you've gone through is wasted. Every scar is strength. Every setback is fuel. Every failure is feedback. The struggle that once broke you now builds you. The pain that once slowed you now pushes you. The lessons you've gained give you the wisdom to climb higher than before. Your future will not be written by fear, laziness, or hesitation. It will be written by courage, consistency, and conviction. Refuse to bow down to limitations. Refuse to shrink yourself to fit someone else's expectations. Refuse to settle for mediocrity when excellence is possible. You were not created to blend in. You were born to stand out. When life tests you, and it will, you must answer with action. When you feel weak, remind yourself why you started. When you feel tired, remember who you're doing it for. When you feel like quitting, remember that pain is temporary, but quitting is forever. Don't stop when it hurts. Stop when you're finished. Don't rest when you're tired. Rest when you've earned it. The world doesn't need more people who give up when it gets hard. The world needs fighters, visionaries, leaders, and warriors who refuse to be defeated. The world needs your fire, your gifts, your persistence. Somebody is waiting on you to rise. Somebody is depending on your courage to ignite theirs. Your commitment is bigger than you. It is the spark that lights the path for others. So today, make the choice. Not tomorrow, not when it's easy, not when you feel like it. Choose now. Choose discipline over comfort, faith over fear, purpose over feelings. Choose to be unstoppable. Say it until you believe it. I am unstoppable. I am powerful. I am disciplined. I am focused. I will not stop until my vision is reality. The moment you decide that quitting is no longer an option, everything changes. You stop negotiating with excuses. You stop giving attention to distractions, and you stop entertaining the idea of failure. Your vision becomes non-negotiable, your goals become sacred, and your actions become aligned. You develop the mindset of a warrior, the discipline of a soldier, and the heart of a lion. That's what it takes to rise above mediocrity. Everyone wants success, but few are willing to pay the price. They want the reward without the sacrifice, the recognition without the grind, the trophy without the sweat. But greatness demands more. It demands your energy, your focus, your time, and your relentless determination. You cannot casually chase success and expect extraordinary results. Extraordinary results come from extraordinary commitment. Commitment means showing up after failure. Commitment means doing the work when motivation fades. Commitment means giving 100% even when no one is watching. The difference between the dreamers and the doers is commitment. The dreamers talk about it, but the doers work for it. The doers suffer for it. The doors endure sleepless nights, endless practice, and countless setbacks, and still refuse to give up. Think about the strongest steel. It is only made after going through fire. Diamonds are only formed under immense pressure. Legends are only created after years of relentless work. If you want to be great, you must be willing to endure the pressure, the heat, the fire. Don't run from it, embrace it. Because every trial makes you tougher, every challenge sharpens you, and every failure brings you closer to your ultimate breakthrough. Ask yourself right now, are you living at your full potential, or are you holding back? Are you going all in, or are you giving excuses? The truth is, you cannot cheat the grind. You cannot skip the struggle. You cannot fake greatness. Sooner or later, your work ethic, or lack of it, will reveal itself. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Stop telling yourself tomorrow. Stop living on someday. There will never be a perfect moment. There will always be challenges, obstacles, and reasons to wait. Winners don't wait. They act. They take the small step today and another tomorrow and another the day after. Small steps compound into unstoppable momentum. Momentum creates progress, and progress creates transformation. Your life is a reflection of your choices. If you don't like where you are, change what you do daily. Your habits build your future. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Discipline is choosing what matters most over what feels good in the moment. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, especially when you don't feel like it. When you are tired, discipline will carry you. When you are uninspired, discipline will remind you of your vision. When you are discouraged, discipline will push you through. You cannot rely on motivation alone because motivation is temporary. It fades with your mood. Discipline, however, is permanent. It doesn't ask how you feel, it just demands action. Think about the greats, the athletes, the leaders, the innovators. They didn't become who they are by chance. They became who they are by discipline. Early mornings, late nights, relentless practice, unwavering focus. They didn't quit when they failed. They didn't stop when it hurt. They didn't fold when life tested them. They stayed disciplined until they reached their vision. And even then, they kept raising the bar. Now it's your turn. You don't have to be the smartest, the fastest, or the most talented. You just have to be the most consistent, the most disciplined, the most relentless. Effort beats talent when talent doesn't give effort. Persistence beats potential when potential doesn't show up. If you want to rise above, you must outlast, outwork, and outfight every obstacle in your path. Remember, greatness is not found in the spotlight. It's built in the dark. It's built in the hours when no one is watching. It's built in the sacrifices nobody applauds. It's built in the choices you make daily. When you choose discipline over comfort, purpose over feelings, and progress over excuses, one day the world will see your results. One day the recognition will come, but it won't matter because by then you will know the truth that success was never about applause. Success was about proving to yourself that you could do it. Success was about keeping your promise to yourself. Success was about becoming the strongest, most disciplined version of you. So stop waiting, stop hesitating, stop doubting. Take action today. Do the work today. Plant the seeds today because your future self is counting on you. The version of you 5 years from now will look back at this moment and either thank you for your discipline or regret your excuses. The choice is yours. The power is yours. Say it again with conviction. I am unstoppable. I am relentless. I am disciplined. I will never quit. The road to success is not meant to be easy. If it were, everyone would walk it. It is narrow, steep, and filled with obstacles because it was designed to test your commitment. Life wants to know, how badly do you want it? Are you willing to fight for it when you're tired? Are you willing to keep going when nothing seems to be working? Are you willing to sacrifice comfort, excuses, and distractions to reach the vision? The truth is, most people are not. Most people quit when it gets uncomfortable. They let pain, doubt, and fear decide their future. But not you. You are not most people. You are the exception. You are the one who refuses to quit. You are the one who takes the hit, feels the pain, and still rises. You are the one who understands that struggle is part of the process. Every step forward counts, no matter how small. Progress is progress, and consistency compounds into results. Don't compare your journey with anyone else's. Focus on your lane, your vision, your grind. Comparison only steals your energy. The only person you need to compete with is the person you were yesterday. Be better today than you were yesterday and repeat that process daily. Over time, you will transform. Your mind is your greatest weapon, and you must train it daily. Doubt will whisper lies. Fear will try to paralyze you. Distractions will tempt you. But a strong mind silences doubt, pushes through fear, and ignores distractions. A strong mind is built the same way a strong body is built, through resistance, pressure, and discipline. Every time you refuse to quit, you make your mind stronger. Success begins in the mind before it ever shows up in reality. If you believe you can't, you won't. If you believe it's impossible, it is for you. But if you believe there is always a way, you will find it. If you believe you are unstoppable, you will keep going until you win. What you hold in your mind shapes the actions you take, and your actions shape your future. Think about the times you wanted to give up but didn't. Think about the moments you thought you were done but somehow kept going. That is proof of your strength. That is proof that you are capable of more than you realize. Most of the limits you feel are not real. They exist only in your mind. Break those limits. Push beyond them. Stretch yourself further than you think possible. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Growth only happens when you step into discomfort, when you do the things that scare you, when you face the challenges you've been avoiding. Fear is not a sign to stop. It's a sign that you're on the right path. The more uncomfortable it feels, the more growth is waiting for you on the other side. You have survived 100% of your worst days. You have endured storms you thought would destroy you. You have faced struggles that made you stronger. Nothing can break you unless you allow it. Your resilience is your superpower. Every time you rise after being knocked down, you prove that you are unbreakable. So many people waste their lives waiting for the perfect chance, the perfect opportunity, the perfect moment. But the perfect moment will never come. You must act with what you have, where you are, right now. The longer you wait, the further you delay your destiny. Stop waiting for motivation. Stop waiting for approval. Stop waiting for guarantees. Create your own momentum. Create your own opportunity. Create your own success. Understand this: nothing worthwhile happens overnight. Success is built in layers, brick by brick, day after day. Some days will feel heavy. Some days will feel slow. But every day counts. Every repetition, every effort, every disciplined choice is another brick in the foundation of your future. If you keep building, one day you will look back and realize you created something extraordinary. Quitting will not speed up your progress. Quitting only guarantees failure. If you keep going, you still have a chance. As long as you are in the fight, there is hope. As long as you take another step, there is progress. Don't rob yourself of the reward by giving up too soon. The breakthrough might be closer than you think. You owe it to yourself to see it through. You owe it to the sacrifices you've already made, the pain you've already endured, the time you've already invested. Don't let it be wasted. Don't let your past efforts be in vain. Finish what you started. Push until the vision becomes reality. Your greatness will not be handed to you. It will be earned through blood, sweat, and perseverance. And that is why it will be worth it. That is why it will mean something. That is why when you finally arrive, you will know you deserved it. You will know you fought for it. You will know you refused to be stopped. Say it again, louder this time. I am unstoppable. I am unbreakable. I will not quit. I will not lose. I was built for this. I will rise. I will conquer. I will succeed. Life is not about avoiding challenges. It's about rising to them. Every test you face is shaping you, preparing you, molding you into the person capable of carrying the weight of your vision. The setbacks, the rejections, the failures, they are not meant to break you. They are meant to build you. Every struggle is a stepping stone. Every obstacle a teacher, every delay a hidden blessing. You can't control everything that happens to you, but you can control how you respond. That is where your true power lies, not in circumstances, but in your mindset. You choose whether adversity destroys you or strengthens you. You choose whether fear stops you or fuels you. You choose whether setbacks end your story or become the turning point that propels you forward. The truth is, life is going to hit you. It will test you with losses, disappointments, and failures. It will ask you, do you really want this? And your answer cannot come from words. It must come from action. It must come from your willingness to keep moving, to keep grinding, to keep pushing even when you feel broken. When things get hard, most people quit. They retreat into comfort, into excuses, into the safety of mediocrity. But not you. You are not average. You are not ordinary. You are different. You are relentless. You are the one who keeps fighting when everyone else walks away. You are the one who finds strength in the struggle, who turns pain into fuel, who keeps walking even when the road seems endless. Stop looking at obstacles as enemies. They are opportunities. Every time you overcome something, you become stronger. Every time you face fear and push through, your courage grows. Every time you fail and rise again, your resilience deepens. Nothing you go through is wasted if you choose to learn from it. Nothing is pointless if you decide to use it as fuel. Greatness is not about perfection. It's about persistence. You don't need to be flawless. You don't need to never fail. You simply need to refuse to quit. The people who make history, the people who inspire, the people who change the world, they are not the ones who never fall. They are the ones who never stay down. Don't let temporary emotions create permanent decisions. Don't let a moment of weakness steal years of progress. Your feelings will lie to you. They will tell you to quit, to stop, to give up. But your purpose is louder, your vision is stronger, your discipline is greater. Feelings fade, but the reward of perseverance lasts forever. Every single day you have a choice: excuses or execution, growth or comfort, progress or procrastination. You cannot have both. Success requires sacrifice. If you want to rise, you must be willing to give up the things that weigh you down. The laziness, the distractions, the doubt. Replace them with discipline, focus, and determination. Ask yourself, what do I want more? Comfort today or greatness tomorrow? The temporary relief of quitting or the eternal pride of victory? Because one day you will look back and you will either be grateful for your discipline or regret your excuses. The decision you make today will shape the story you tell tomorrow. There will be days you don't feel like it. Days when motivation is gone. Days when everything in you says stop. Those are the most important days. Because if you can push through those days, you can push through anything. Anyone can show up when it's easy. But champions show up when it's hard. Champions work when they're tired. Champions fight when they're discouraged. That's what separates the average from the unstoppable. Stop telling yourself you can't. Stop underestimating your strength. Stop believing the lies that say you're not enough. You are enough. You are capable. You are stronger than you realize. Your mind will try to protect you by telling you to stop, but you don't need protection. You need progress. And progress only comes by stepping into discomfort, by pushing beyond limits, by refusing to quit. Imagine where you could be a year from now if you refuse to give up. Imagine the progress, the growth, the transformation. Every small step you take compounds. Every day of discipline adds up. The future you dream of is not as far away as you think. It is waiting for you on the other side of persistence. Don't wait until you're ready. Don't wait until it's easy. Don't wait until you feel like it. Act now. Push now. Start now. Start now, because the longer you wait, the further you delay your greatness. You don't need perfect conditions. You need relentless consistency. You don't need everything figured out. You need to take the next step. Your destiny is bigger than your excuses. Your vision is greater than your fears. Your purpose is stronger than your feelings. You were not created to live small, to settle, to blend in. You were created to rise, to lead, to inspire. But none of that will happen unless you choose to act, to persist, to stay disciplined. Say it again until your spirit believes it. I am unstoppable. I am unbreakable. I am relentless. I will not give in. I will not quit. I was built for greatness, and I will achieve it. Success demands sacrifice. You cannot live in comfort and expect greatness. You cannot cling to distractions and expect discipline. You cannot waste time and expect progress. Every choice you make is either pulling you closer to your vision or pushing you further away. The habits you repeat daily are shaping your destiny, whether you realize it or not. Look closely at your actions. Are they aligned with your goals? Do they reflect the future you want? If not, something must change, because nothing changes until you do. Nothing improves until you decide to take control. You cannot wish your way into success. You must work your way into it. Too many people pray for success but never prepare for it. They say they want greatness, but their actions show otherwise. They stay up late watching shows, scrolling endlessly, complaining about circumstances, and then they wonder why life feels stagnant. The truth is, you can't plant seeds of laziness and expect a harvest of excellence. You reap what you sow. If you want discipline, you must practice it daily. If you want strength, you must train consistently. If you want success, you must build it brick by brick, action by action. It won't come from luck. It won't come from shortcuts. It will only come from relentless effort. Winners understand this truth. Sacrifice is the price of success. They sacrifice comfort for progress. They sacrifice excuses for execution. They sacrifice distractions for focus. And in return, they gain growth, strength, and victory. Average people avoid sacrifice and stay average. Champions embrace sacrifice and rise above. What are you willing to give up to become the best version of yourself? Are you willing to let go of laziness, of fear, of procrastination? Are you willing to step away from people who hold you back, from habits that waste your time, from comfort zones that keep you small? Because if you are not willing to sacrifice, you are not willing to succeed. Every discipline builds momentum. Every sacrifice adds fuel to your fire. Every step you take away from weakness is a step closer to greatness. Don't focus on what you're losing. Focus on what you're gaining. You are gaining strength. You are gaining resilience. You are gaining the life you were meant to live. Understand this: the process will not always be exciting. There will be days of boredom, days of repetition, days of grind. But it's in those moments that champions are built. Anyone can work hard when it's fun. True discipline is working hard when it's not. True discipline is doing the same thing day after day, knowing that one day it will all add up. Stop chasing quick results. Stop expecting overnight success. The seeds you plant today may take months or even years to grow, but if you keep watering them, they will. Trust the process. Stay consistent. Keep showing up. Because what feels invisible today will become undeniable tomorrow. Your journey will require patience. It will require resilience. It will require belief in yourself even when results seem far away. But remember, this progress is always happening, even when you can't see it. The small disciplines, the unseen effort, the quiet sacrifices, they are all shaping your future. One day, the results will speak for themselves. Never forget why you started. When the grind gets heavy, when you feel like quitting, remind yourself of your vision. Remember the dream that lit a fire in you. Remember the people counting on you. Remember the life you promised yourself. That reason is bigger than your excuses. That reason will pull you through when everything else tries to push you down. Greatness is not reserved for a select few. It is available to anyone willing to pay the price. The question is not whether you can achieve it. The question is, will you work for it? Will you fight for it? Will you persist long enough to claim it? Most people won't, but you will. Because you are not average. You are unstoppable. You've already proven it. Every time you pushed through exhaustion, every time you worked in silence, every time you endured setbacks and still moved forward, you proved it. You don't need permission. You don't need validation. You don't need approval. You already have everything you need inside you. All that's left is action. Take pride in the grind. Take pride in the struggle. Take pride in knowing that while others sleep, you are building. While others quit, you are fighting. While others wait, you are working. Because one day your results will make the sacrifices worth it. One day the life you dream of will be your reality. And it will all be because you refuse to quit. Say it with power: I am unstoppable. I am disciplined. I am relentless. I will sacrifice for my vision. I will pay the price. I will earn my greatness. Every day you wake up, you are given a choice. Will you rise or will you settle? Will you chase your vision or will you hide in comfort? Will you fight for your dream or will you surrender to excuses? That choice is yours, and it is made not once but every single day. Success is not the result of one big decision. It is the accumulation of countless small ones. It is the daily choice to show up, to push harder, to stay disciplined. It is the choice to wake up earlier, to work longer, to give more effort when you feel like giving none. It is the choice to keep moving forward, even when progress feels invisible. Stop telling yourself you will do it someday. Someday is not on the calendar. The only time you have is today. And if you waste today, you weaken your tomorrow. Every day you put off the work, you put off your future. Every day you procrastinate, you lose ground. You cannot win by waiting. You only win by working. Understand this. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is going to hand you success. Nobody's going to do the work for you. If you want it, you must earn it. If you want it, you must fight for it. The responsibility is yours. The power is yours. The destiny is yours. And yes, it will be hard. It will hurt. It will test you. But pain is not punishment. It is preparation. Pain is the proof that you are stretching beyond your limits. Pain is the evidence that you are growing stronger. Don't run from it. Lean into it. Use it as fuel. Because every struggle you overcome is another brick laid on the road to your greatness. There will be people who doubt you. People who laugh at you. People who tell you to quit. But their words mean nothing. Their opinions cannot stop you unless you give them power. Let them doubt. Let them mock. Let them criticize. When your results speak, their voices will fall silent. You don't need their approval. You don't need their validation. You don't need anyone's permission to chase your vision. What you need is belief in yourself. What you need is discipline to keep working when nobody believes. What you need is courage to keep going when nobody supports you. Greatness is lonely. The higher you climb, the fewer people you will find at your level. But that's okay. Because you don't need a crowd, you need commitment. You don't need cheerleaders, you need consistency. You don't need comfort, you need courage. Ask yourself right now, am I giving everything I have, or am I holding back? Am I truly committed, or am I halfway in? Because halfway effort produces halfway results. If you want everything, you must give everything. If you want the prize, you must pay the full price. Don't let fear of failure hold you hostage. Failure is not the end. It is feedback. It is a lesson. It is a stepping stone. Every successful person has failed more times than the average person has even tried. The difference is they learned, they adjusted, they persisted, they refused to quit. And because they refused, they won. Your failure is not final unless you quit. Your setback is not permanent unless you give up. Every time you rise again, you take back your power. Every time you keep going, you prove that nothing can stop you. That resilience, that refusal to quit, is what will separate you from everyone else. Consistency is the key. Not talent, not luck, not intelligence. Consistency day in, day out, over and over. Discipline repeated until it becomes habit. Habits repeated until they become results. Results repeated until they become legacy. That is how greatness is built, not in one day, but every day. Stop searching for shortcuts. Stop looking for hacks. Stop waiting for an easier way. There is no easy way. There is only the hard way, and the hard way is the right way. The hard way builds you. The hard way prepares you. The hard way turns you into the person capable of holding success when it arrives. The question is not, is it possible? The question is, will you do what it takes? Because it is possible. It has always been possible. But it requires everything from you: your time, your energy, your discipline, your persistence. Are you willing to give that? Are you willing to pour yourself into your vision completely? The moment you decide, truly decide, that you will not quit, everything changes. Doubt loses power. Fear loses grip. Excuses lose their voice. You stop negotiating with laziness. You stop entertaining procrastination. You stop giving power to your feelings. And you start moving with purpose. You start living with intention. You start grinding with discipline. And soon you will notice something: results. The work will pay off. The sacrifice will pay off. The discipline will pay off. It may not happen overnight, but it will happen. And when it does, you will look back and know it was worth it. Every struggle, every sacrifice, every sleepless night, it was all worth it. So say it until it burns into your soul: I am unstoppable. I am unshakable. I am disciplined. I am consistent. I will not quit. I will achieve my vision. Nothing will stop me. Discipline is the bridge between dreams and reality. You can imagine success all day, but without action, it remains fantasy. You can talk about your goals, write them down, even visualize them. But until you move, until you work, until you persist, nothing changes. Dreams without discipline die as dreams. The truth is simple. The world does not reward intentions. It rewards results. Nobody pays you for what you plan to do. Nobody celebrates what you almost finished. Nobody applauds the goals you wrote down but never acted on. The world respects execution. The world respects those who show up, who do the work, who finish what they start. This is why discipline matters more than motivation. Motivation fades. Motivation depends on feelings, and feelings are unstable. Some days you feel strong, some days you feel weak. If you depend on motivation, you'll stop whenever your emotions shift. But discipline doesn't care about feelings. Discipline shows up regardless. Discipline says, I'll do it anyway. Think about it. How many times have you felt tired but still did what you had to do? That's discipline. How many times have you worked when nobody noticed? That's discipline. How many times have you chosen long-term gain over short-term pleasure? That's discipline. And that discipline is shaping you into the person capable of holding greatness. The people you admire, the ones who achieve mastery, wealth, strength, and success, they are not different from you. They simply made different choices. They chose consistency over comfort. They chose sacrifice over ease. They chose discipline over excuses. And those choices compounded into greatness. But understand this: greatness is not built in one giant leap. It is built in small, repeated steps. Each day you add another brick. Each day you take another step. Some days it feels invisible, but each action matters. Over time, the little choices compound into massive results. That's the power of discipline. It multiplies. Excuses, on the other hand, destroy. Every excuse robs you of progress. Every excuse delays your future. Excuses may feel comfortable in the moment, but they create regret in the long run. And regret is the heaviest weight you will ever carry. Don't let excuses steal your destiny. Look around you. Most people choose excuses. That's why most people live average lives. But you are not most people. You are not here for average. You are here for greatness. And greatness demands that you refuse excuses, that you rise above feelings, that you keep moving forward no matter what. There will be moments when quitting feels easier. There will be days when your progress feels too slow. But those are the exact moments that define you. Anybody can keep going when things are easy. Champions keep going when things are tough. That's what separates the unstoppable from the ordinary. When you feel like stopping, remind yourself of your vision. Picture the life you are building. Picture the strength, the success, the freedom waiting for you. Ask yourself, is quitting worth throwing that away? The answer will always be no. Because nothing tastes sweeter than victory earned through persistence. Your pain, your struggle, your grind, they are not in vain. They are building you. They are shaping you. They are preparing you. And one day, when the results arrive, you will be grateful for the journey. You will be proud that you endured. You will respect yourself because you know you never gave up. Self-respect comes from discipline. Every time you keep your word to yourself, you strengthen your character. Every time you follow through, you prove to yourself that you can be trusted. That trust builds confidence, and that confidence builds power. Soon, you stop doubting and start believing. You stop hesitating and start executing. Discipline also creates freedom. It may sound like a contradiction, but it's true. When you control yourself, nothing controls you. When you master your habits, you master your future. When you sacrifice now, you gain freedom later. Freedom from financial stress, freedom from physical weakness, freedom from mediocrity. Discipline is the path to freedom. So the question becomes, what do you want more? Comfort now or freedom later? Excuses now or results later? Distractions now or legacy later? Because you cannot have both. You must choose. And your choice today will echo for years to come. No more waiting, no more postponing, no more someday. Your time is now. Your moment is here. You have the power, the ability, and the opportunity. All you need is the discipline to use them. Stand up and declare, I will not quit. I will not wait. I will not settle. I will rise. I will grind. I will build. I will discipline myself into greatness. I am unstoppable. This is your time. This is your chance. Life is not waiting for you, and neither should you. Every moment you waste is a moment gone forever. Every opportunity you ignore is one you may never get back. The clock is ticking, and your dreams are calling. Will you answer, or will you keep hitting snooze on your destiny? The truth is simple. Nobody owes you success. The world doesn't hand out greatness for free. It doesn't care about your excuses, your struggles, or your past. It only responds to your effort. It only respects your persistence. It only rewards your results. If you want success, you must rise up and take it. Stop blaming your circumstances. Stop blaming your environment. Stop blaming your past. Yes, life may have been unfair. Yes, the road may be harder for you than for others. But none of that changes this fact. You are still capable. You are still powerful. You are still in control of your choices today. Your story is not over. Your circumstances do not define you. Your actions do. You can decide right now to rise, to fight, to build. You can rewrite your story through discipline, through persistence, through refusal to quit. Don't let your past be the excuse that kills your future. Let it be the fuel that drives you. You have everything you need inside you. Strength, courage, resilience. They are already there. But they only grow when you use them. Don't wait for confidence to appear. Build it by taking action. Don't wait for fear to vanish. Move forward despite it. Don't wait for perfect timing. It will never come. The only time is now. Understand this, your potential is limitless. The only limits are the ones you accept. If you believe you are weak, you will act weak. If you believe you are unstoppable, you will act unstoppable. Your beliefs shape your actions, and your actions shape your results. So stop doubting, stop hesitating, and start believing. The world doesn't need more people settling. It doesn't need more people hiding in comfort zones. It needs warriors. It needs builders. It needs leaders who rise above excuses and prove what's possible. And that leader can be you. But only if you decide, only if you commit, only if you refuse to quit. You've come too far to stop now. You've endured too much to turn back. Every struggle you faced was preparing you for this moment. Every setback was sharpening you. Every failure was teaching you. All of it brought you here stronger than before, ready to rise. So don't stop. Don't look back. Don't waste another second wondering if you can do it. You can. The only question is, will you? Will you step up? Will you pay the price? Will you fight until you win? Because if you do, nothing can stop you. Your destiny is waiting. Your greatness is waiting. The life you dream of is waiting. And it is not far away. It is closer than you think. All it takes is one more push, one more step, one more refusal to quit. That's the difference between those who succeed and those who don't. Not talent, not luck. Persistence. Every day is a chance to prove yourself. Every day is an opportunity to grow stronger, to push harder, to rise higher. Don't waste it. Treat every day like it matters, because it does. Each day you win adds up. Each day you persist builds momentum. And momentum creates miracles. You may not see it now, but the work you are doing is building something powerful. Soon the world will see what you've been building in silence. Soon the results will speak so loudly that nobody can ignore you. Soon the sacrifices will all make sense. And when that day comes, you'll know it was worth it. So stand tall, lift your head, straighten your shoulders, walk with power. Because you are not weak, You are strong. You are not average. You are exceptional. You are not stoppable. You are unstoppable. And nothing in this world can stand against someone who refuses to quit. Say it until it becomes your truth. I am unstoppable. I am disciplined. I am relentless. I am powerful. I will rise. I will grind. I will conquer. I will achieve my destiny. Nothing will stop me. This is your life. This is your story. This is your time. Don't waste it. Don't settle. Don't stop. Build the future you dream of. Live with discipline. Move with purpose. Persist until you win. And when the world asks how you did it, you will answer with one phrase: I refuse to quit.